So this entire time, I want to say the beginning of it. I want to say the beginning of the show. I don't even know. She just sent it to me. I don't know if it was live or recording or not. So you might catch the first part of all this if you watch it. But the beginning hour. Yeah. So this is what happens when you do everything yourself, right? So let's go. Dugout mugs. I love you guys. Dugout mugs. We were great. I'm gonna put you back up here for a second. Boom. Dugout mugs. We're good. But dugout mugs. Check it out on the bottom. Hey, good dugout mugs stuff, right? It was 7-Eleven day. They messed up, right? They told everyone it was free Slurpees today, and then they couldn't do it because of COVID. Obviously, duh.
They're all looking by me. I can't believe they canceled them.
Okay, so this is Derek. Everyone, this is Josh. I think we kind of we talked about long-winded, and that was like the short. I think that should have been the whole show to begin with.
Dude, you should do a whole show in 4 minutes of just clips like that. Bam, bam, bam. He was here, he died. This girl, she's cool. This one over here, I don't agree with. All right, have a good day.
Oh, yeah. So I have a barber shop behind me. I'm supposed to shave my head. I did a whole commercial just now, good and bad, for Pitbull shaver. I'm going to some stuff, all right? Anyway, so that's
Pitbull, the product. Send me one.
Yeah, so hey, 7-Eleven day means no. Okay, we're back. Anyways, we talked about dugout mugs. We did that. Yes, okay. All right, so
we dug into it.
This is what came up today, right? And this is a good place to start, I guess, after the way the show fucking started, right? Because what the hell are we doing here? The general idea was I'm gonna go post a picture up here so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, right? My man over here, Mr. Dos Minutos, which, you see the Abby there, my man. I've heard good things, so I'm not talking negative, but I actually did say if people gave me questions on this, that I would go ahead and give them a shout out. So that's kind of what I'm doing. He asked, and I'm going to look a little closer because I'm blind. So what is the show actually about in all seriousness? It's a serious question. And I know he was kind of joking around, or I think he was. But it made me think, what is this show about, right? Because, you guys do a similar show, and I'll take it down in a second so we can actually talk. But, the general idea was, it made me think for a second. He said, what is this show about? And I'm going back, and I'm thinking, it's the idea that, we all sit around and watch TV, and we talk. We hear the announcers talk. We think we could do it better than them. What? You're an idiot. What are you talking about? Type of thing. You suck. And these are guys getting paid millions of dollars to do what they're doing. So we all sit around and talk about sports, right? I mean, that's the idea, is that we sit around and drink, or even if we're sober, whatever the case is, this is about us being regular ass people. I think that's the main thing. And Ethan runs the network. He obviously has credentials that I can go on and list all the cool things he's done, but we're just regular ass people. That's it.
Speak for yourself. I'm not regular.
You're basic, bitch.
That hair is special. There's nothing regular about that hair. That is some special hair right there.
Regular? What did I actually say to him? Because I think what happened was this, right? Because obviously I wanted to give him a good answer. And
at the beginning of the show, they talked about my hair, too. You guys missed that. They were like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, his hair it's glorious.
How do you not see that?
And my hair is coming back in, as you can tell. The pattern here is just, my hairline is so scared of my face.
Yeah, nobody look at my hair. Nobody look at my hair, please.
Oh God,
please. My barber told me I have 2 more trips before he just knocks it all off and doesn't even tell me.
At least you're. I love my barber, but at least he was nice to say that. Mine just wanted. He would keep taking my money if he could.
He told me I'll give you free of charge. You won't even notice it until you're about to leave, and I'll be like, "You're good. See you in 3 months."
So what I'm saying was, what I said the show is the idea, like I said, that we see the experts on TV, we hear them on the radio, and we think to ourselves, what the fuck, you're dumb, I could do a better job than you, which you get it. We've all sat around and done that. And again, as stupid as it sounds, it's a show by the people, for the people to some degree. There was these stupid shows we used to watch in elementary school, was by kids, for kids, that type of thing,
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. I went to school. That proves I went to school. Boom.
It happened. When they had those they roll in the TV in the room and it's a bunch of kids showing you about other stuff the kids do. That's just what we're doing, just to a better extent than. We're better than everyone but Jim Nance.
Yeah, until I do this, like this is getting kind of ridiculous here because I'm not cutting my hair yet. So here we go. We're gonna mix it up a little bit.
Hey, Saturday night, we on the South Beach.
I'm in Miami, man.
Hey.
Yo, D Wade, Vice, baby. Okay.
Watch out, you get hit by a car.
No!
I'm in the exact opposite of that place. I'm just white walls.
Yeah, had it.
White walls. You can just imagine what's going to be back here. Just imagine something nice artwork, and we'll be good.
It wasn't white like an hour before the show. That should tell you something.
Hello.
Hey,
Are we live? Are we live?
So we're gonna get into
We're
gonna get into some real sports here for a second, possibly. We obviously the bubble. You started to see guys post about the food, which I might actually put up a funny picture real quick about the food. There's this thing about LeBron getting, he tweeted out something about coming out of the cryogenic chamber and he's gonna come out and destroy and all this, whatever. It's not SLURPEE day anymore. I'm trying to find this picture because it's actually pretty hilarious. So this is what he tweeted it out and put it on Instagram. So it's a cool picture. Don't get me wrong, right? It's almost time to come out of the cryogenic tank, get back to destroying whoever is in front of me. Be aware, and then all this hashtag, whatever. So, he thinks he's about to come out and destroy people, which I do think is possible, especially with all these teams up in the air. But he's the one guy that has the most incentive at this point to come back. I mean, I think if it wasn't for LeBron, they might not even come back. But so the point of this is this. I saw this, and then last night what I saw was this. So someone tweeted this out. It was Masvidal. Sorry, I'm not a UFC guy, but
Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, I know he's a Miami guy, so it's
super necessary. Super necessary.
So actually,
super necessary.
Did I put that here? I didn't. I thought I see you got me. I thought I had a super necessary thing here.
Ooh.
So yeah, I saw that and I just thought it was funny because that was what I ended up with. I just thought it was very Jon Snow-ish. But
oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. So the thing was, like, it was weird because the LeBron thing just happened to be back to back. I don't know if he saw all that. He decided to go back to the same thing. I don't know what happened, but they're back. I think, right? Is that what are they going to play basketball?
They're going to try.
They're there. They're in the bubble. The bubble life is fantastic. I'm here for all of it. These videos are hilarious. The Tobias Harris and the Bobin soap opera that's happening right now is amazing. J.R. Smith going through all the food is just fantastic. Thank God J.R. Smith is back in the NBA.
This was the funny part about the food. I've heard all the other nonsense, but this was the funny part to me. I saw this was Joel Embiid today.
Was he still in his outbreak suit?
Look, yeah, I saw that when he pulled up. Yeah, but the funny part is if you look at the food on the left, and I'm just speaking for myself here, I'm not losing 50 pounds. I'm gaining 50 pounds.
Yeah.
And I understand he's like a 300-pound man, but
yeah, he eats probably five or six meals a day, and now they're giving him lettuce and chicken. He's like, oh man.
See, but the funny thing is like I'm sure you saw the other meals. Like I saw other stuff that did not look like that. So I don't know if it's like based on the player, what kind of meal they get. Is it in their?
Yeah. Can we address that subject? Is there any way that like a high-ranking player is getting the meal that Jared Dudley's getting?
LeBron. I think they were saying LeBron.
Everybody's getting that quarantine food in the first 2 days.
Yeah. No. We were talking about our hair. I think what I heard was they were allowing 2 barbers to come there and be in the bubble, and they were joking.
Like 6 barbers.
Obviously, LeBron is going to have his own barber there.
Yeah.
The report came out the other day that 6 barbers were invited to the bubble, including the owner of the barbershop in Miami is out there right now. That main barbershop in Miami where Kane's Barber is. Shout out to Kane's Barber.
Yeah, so the other part too is obviously they're in Disney, so that was the whole let it go, let it. I don't think I played on that enough, right? Frozen, let it go. Let it go.
Got it. I got
Never
it.
seen it.
So look, I haven't been. You guys going to Disney anytime soon? Because I am not.
Josh, you either understand it or Elsa, you don't.
Or Elsa.
I do not.
Or
I do not. I have no kids, so I don't have to force myself to watch a lot of those animated movies.
To be honest with you,
Except
man,
for,
like, it's not that terrible.
Trolls. I'll watch
Here
Trolls by
comes the
myself.
normal dad fucking quote of the year right here from David. Well, they're not that bad, actually.
I mean, the thing is, like, they do tend to make a lot of stuff that the kids, it's over their head, but they still think it's funny. Like, Piper will ask me all the time, like, that's funny, right? You know, like, she gets it. They're trying to joke around, but she doesn't get the joke. So, I mean, but the Frozen 2, I've only seen once, where Frozen, I've seen, like,
There's a second one? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, my kid, she's into, like, the Descendants and all that nonsense, zombies right now, so.
Damn.
You know what that is, Josh. Come on, duh.
I watch a lot of sports, man. Sports and Marvel is basically what I've been doing.
Do your Descendants sponsorship bid right here.
What does he need a barber for? Who is she talking about? Adriana is the only one commenting, of course. What does she need a barber for? Who are you talking to? Me? Man, shit.
I mean, Derek does not need a barber. He is fine. He is good for the next couple of years now.
Anybody else here? I don't need a barber. I felt bad. So okay, this is another weird thing, right? Because we're on topic. Like, it was a weird thing. I didn't tell my barber right away that I shaved my head. I felt bad.
So you thought you should have put a call out to him to be like, look, you know, it's over.
Well, like, I've been going to him for like.
You broke up in person?
That's what I mean. How did you break up with him?
Like, hey man, I'm sorry. I just wanted you to see it first.
So the funny thing is, it's like the only positive about it was I was like,
I thought about you when I got to this part.
Yeah, exactly. Right here. No, when I was, my kid just turned 1, so like baby Wade just turned 1, and he needs a haircut. And I texted him. That's kind of how I actually laid the groundwork.
Wow.
I have a new client for you, but I also have no hair. So it was like it was a nice breakup, I guess. And that's
at least you replaced your
toddler,
gentleman.
Yeah, no, look, it's sad. Like, I look at my kid and I'm like, man, I remember when my hair. I used to go to the barber and get like them to use thinning shears because it was like too hot down here, and now, yeah, it's bad, man. What else? There was more bubble stuff. Was there any more bubble stuff? Because I feel like that was the main thing we were talking about ahead of time. There was you said something about SEC, Derek. I know you wanted to talk about SEC. It didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me that they're not going to play football in the SEC, and once the SEC says no, then that's going to be the end of football.
Right.
Now, they're trying to do it, but they just don't feel good about it.
No, well, saying that they're high to super high and they're feeling worriedness as the commissioners.
That's Sankey trying to stay in the news. They have a meeting on Monday. What they're trying to do is they're going to do the conference schedule like everybody else, but they want to add that one game like Florida State, Clemson, South Carolina. Like all these teams in the SEC have their in-state rivalries with other conference teams.
The ACC
they want to add that game.
Right, the ACC hasn't spoken up because they're waiting.
Scared. They're terrified.
What?
Except for Clemson.
Yo, you guys should talk about college sports for like 3 minutes. Watch this. Here, just go talk about college sports.
All right.
One day, college sports was awesome, and then people got sick.
Remember college sports? That was great.
College sports. The worst. What's worse? Let me ask you this. This is a fair question. What's worse? Losing March Madness or losing the college football season?
March Madness.
I think 100% too. I'm with you.
March Madness. That's my life, man. Like that's March Madness. Sports. That's my sports life right there. Is March Madness.
That made a super productive work week for people that normally don't do shit. Productivity roof. Or do you think it was
going to the bar for a couple hours?
More angry employees who did less work.
For real. I mean, when we were in high school, we would skip class, go to the bar, watch as many games as we could, and get back to school. Work. But I gotta go see a client. I'm at Hooters watching the game.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Can you guys tell I've done anything? Can you guys tell I've done anything so far? It looks the same, huh?
It's shining a little bit.
All right, so check it. Like, you'll see on the side.
You want to be shinier than me.
Now you can see the horseshoe kind of. All right, so I got the barbershop set up. All right.
You can leave the fryer tuck.
Yo, college, talk about March Madness. Yeah.
Hey, you muted yourself, bro.
Hey, you're off, and he's
You got your shirt on backwards, player.
So yeah, if football doesn't happen, if college football says they're gonna just do this conference thing, what do you think the NFL is gonna do?
The NFL is going to try to push through and try maybe like the most they'll do is just shorten the season by a couple games, but they've already canceled preseason.
Somebody tweeted out their expected week 1 to have fans in the stadium.
Yeah, Jacksonville tweeted out that they're going to let 25%, so normal amount of fans to come to a Jaguars game,
which is one of the best bazingas of all time right there.
Can you guys hear this?
Yeah. What?
Huh?
Oh, is it loud?
Huh?
Sounds like you're cutting 2x4s.
You motherfuckers. See, the problem is I'll never know.
You never know what.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
That's copyright infringement.
No, sorry.
All right, so like,
I know.
see, like, there's no hair, right? It's pretty clean now, right?
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Heard with her before?
And the product is the bomb. It's just like I said. What happened was I actually started talking, and it's probably really unprofessional for me to do this, but hey, I'm a dickhead. I was talking to one of the guys in the marketing department about doing something, and then like I had a basic. I think what happened was like you know how this goes, where you buy something and the next day you see like a deal on the same exact thing you just bought, and you're like, hey, hook me up, kind of thing. Like it's not fair. So the next day they were like, oh, free shaving brush if you buy this product, whatever. And I'm like, yo, can you guys hook me up? And they're like, no, like it was limited supply only, but you can buy it on our site for $14.99. And I'm like, if it's limited supply, but I can still buy it, doesn't that mean you still have it?
Yeah.
So like the way they handle that situation is, you know how it is. It's just customer service. I was like, damn, like your product is the shit. And honestly, this one is it's like 2 levels above the one I had. This shit is the shit.
How much was that?
I ended up paying like less than 200, I think, but it's somewhere around 200. Honestly, I don't remember.
He's like $200 on that. You spent $200 on that? For real, you spent $200 on that?
Yo, I use it for my balls. No, my basketball.
And then you moved it to your head.
My basketball.
You clean it?
I can't even hear. I should probably turn this off. Like, what was the question?
You spent $200 for that?
Oh. It was close to it. I could look up the price, honestly. So I got like it was like 20% off, and obviously I'm returning the old one anyways. So I was only paying a little bit extra than I had to begin with, sort of. But
you spent more than $40 on something to shave your head.
The thing is this, right? So how many haircuts am I going to pay for in the rest of my life?
Well, I mean, obviously you just fired your barber.
Yeah, but he replaced them with a like model.
True.
That I
okay.
can do myself,
Right.
and that pays for itself. Dude, I use this thing every other day. You know,
$200 is $200. I mean,
like it hurt, but
it was downtown.
You know, I would have spent $200 at the barber. I go every 2 weeks. So what? 5 times? I spend like $25. I mean, I'm not doing dumb math on drinking.
Yeah, you got 3 more visits you got to go to catch up. But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Well, because of the way my hair is, like, I mean, Josh, you know, the longer it gets, when you get it cut short, the longer it gets, you start to look worse.
Oh yeah, it turns into like the Amazon River.
Right.
It's like there's just spaces.
Right. So I have to go every 2 weeks, and Derek is like, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I go to my mom
Like,
every
this is the longest I'll let it be. I'll let it. Like, if it gets any longer than this, it's very. You can see it clearly. So yeah, I'm hitting up the barbershop on Monday. Unless you want, like, if you clean that thoroughly, I might borrow that from you.
I could use something else, man. But this thing, I'm telling you, man. Look, I'm trying to convince my dad to do it. It's so much easier. It's just like, I think like I started working out, man. It gave me this confidence to do stuff. I'm like, I'm bald now. I'm like not trying to pretend anymore, you know. Yo, the back is a bitch. I don't know. I think my
pretending.
You came out of the hair closet.
My head, if you said my head looked like a ball, is it like a baseball, a basketball?
No, that looks like Sandy Cell. You look like
I'm
white
gonna
Sandy
go with a flat soccer ball.
A black soccer ball?
No, a flat one. Like you need some air in it.
Oh, flat. I couldn't hear because of this. I thought. I'm like, Derek, man, we're not, you know. So what's up? What are you guys drinking? We never went there. What are you guys drinking?
I got a basic combo. I got an American Flag Miller Lite.
I think I did see a White Claw.
That's left over from 4th of July. Yeah, and then a White Claw, raspberry.
I lost it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've drank the White Claws. Like people can hate. Like I'm not a big. I have every show I do. I drink, so it probably sounds bad. I'm not a big drinker.
No.
You normally put this
The only
in
time I
vodka.
drink was when I do these shows.
I mix this with vodka, and it's delicious.
All right. So for the most part, I'm done. I mean, I probably need to get a couple spots, but that's enough of that. So for the most part, I mean, you can see what's going on. I'll give you guys the full shebang over here.
Dang.
See, I mean, like how quick that is, and it's like smooth as a baby's bottom, man. Oh, look at that! I'm disappearing. Something's not
There's
working.
some Back to the Future type shit going on there right there, man.
Yeah,
You're not matching the picture, so it's erasing you. You're being erased because you're not matching the picture.
Give me a
You
second.
told the barber that you weren't going to be coming back anymore.
If David goes,
There's nothing wrong with the green screen. So this is the first time that I've used a green screen. I just winged it. I got a green screen like a month ago, and it's the first time I've used it, and I have to adjust it, I think. But
Yes.
yeah, no. So let's go. We'll fade. We're gonna fade out. Whoa, hey, I'm back.
He's back.
dang.
He's back.
Back, yo. So Marty Man, I love the movies. What the hell are their names? The Mom and the Dad Kiss. I can't think of their
Oh,
names.
never mind. Let's move on. You don't remember the names.
Oh shit, dog. That's like, no lie. I almost got like a Back to the Future tattoo, and I don't know the names. It's bad.
Of what? The Almanac?
Marty,
Would you have got? What part of the movie would you have gotten a tattoo of that? That's a good question.
Clock Tower.
The clock.
Well,
The
the whole scene with the car. I mean, the car has to be there. The fuck's
You would have gotten the car. Yeah, all lit up when it was about to go 80.
I'm a big flux capacitor guy. I love the.
I would get the outline of Doc Brown's like hair as a tattoo.
When it was struck by lightning, when he got hit.
Yeah. I'm not trying to
actually get head tattoos. I mean, if me and Derek start this thing in Canada, right, and we just become this big sensation, because of course that's what's going to happen. Like, nobody, who cares if I have head tattoos? I don't need a real job anymore.
You should get a Stephon Marbury tattoo on the side of your head.
Star.
Yeah, with the 3 and the whatever he had on the side. Like, get
Hey,
a
somebody
number.
get back here for a second. What the fuck is this show? That's what we're talking about, right? So what the fuck is this show?
It's a parody infomercial.
It's a variety show.
when regular people sit around and talk sports, I mean, I'm sure like if we don't have sports on, I think that's kind of the problem. If there was sports on, like there's only so much.
I don't watch basketball.
I'm watching the MLS right now.
I saw people were so excited the other day that I guess the Miami team was in Orlando. I was like, sports, that doesn't mean sports are back to me. Sorry. And I don't. It's not that I don't like soccer, but
have you guys? I don't know. I've talked to Derek about this a lot of times. The TBT is almost over. The basketball tournament that they've been doing live for the last week and a half. That's live basketball, and they've done
how are they able to do it? But I mean, it's like
I just watched Joe dominate today, man. He looked.
Joe Johnson was on fire today. Joe Johnson was on fire today. He had 30 points.
Those guys play. It's like obviously, I feel like Joe Johnson can go in there and he could do it for Jamal Crawford. If he went in there for the next 5 years, he would dominate.
You're talking about guys that would dominate on playgrounds. Absolutely.
I'm not even talking about like Vince Carter. Obviously, it's Vince Carter, but we're talking about like low level guy. Jamal Crawford's not low level, but
No, Jamal Crawford should have had a job 2 years ago.
Hey, by the way,
sitting at home for a year, he's the best player the Nets have right now.
No, and that's kind of what I was going to say. So, A, I wanted to say something about him, but B, the Beasley thing. They were laughing. They were talking about like who's going to be the person to fuck up the bubble situation.
Michael
Beasley. But, it could have been Waiters. It could have been anybody, but Beasley.
Is JaVale McGee going?
JaVale.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too was it was like,
He's calmed down. He's calmed down.
So
J.R.
it's like-
Smith already in trouble.
but LeBron now has JaVale. He's got JR. He's got Dion. He's got Dwight. Like there, if he wins the championship with these guys, in normal situation, I get it, but like look at the teams that their players aren't playing, and the team like it watered everything down so much, man. It's like what? How is this gonna ever
The
be
star player to not play is Oladipo. That's the only like star that's not playing.
Well, I mean, but even so, man, you get like I mean, the point of going to the 22 teams, it's like almost what was these teams that teams like the Nets.
Because there's a few teams in the West that still had a chance. So they just they're 3.5-4 games away from making the spot. So they still have it.
I'll tell you right now, they wanted to have a mini playoff series between Zion and John Morant, and so that
they want time.
And the Trailblazers, they wanted that Final Four to play out because there was such a good group of teams trying to get that spot.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that they're doing this 8 games. They would just go play 2 preseason games and be like, all right, playoffs are on. Have a good day.
I look at the first game that they're playing that Thursday. It's Zion. And then it's followed up by the Lakers and the Clippers.
Yeah.
This is all about Zion making the playoffs.
Of course it's about Zion making
They don't care about Ja. Ja can miss the playoffs. They'll be fine as long as Zion makes it.
He's the 3rd biggest star in the league.
I mean, obviously it's wrong, but they're transitioning.
I'm not saying he's the 3rd best player. He's the 3rd best star in the league.
Oh, you said
the league.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said like the best. I'm like
the league can turn around and brand 3 people tomorrow, and Zion Williamson is one of the 3 people they're going to brand.
Who was it? Giannis
and LeBron. Those are their 3 market right now.
It's not going to be someone on the Bulls for Mark.
Kawhi. What are we going to get? Kawhi, Kevin Durant.
Yo, Durant, that's a crazy thing, man, because it's like, the injuries, obviously, we expect – I don't think – do we expect him 100%? Because I don't, but like –
Now that he's not in the Knicks, yeah, I don't expect him 100%.
Next year, the Nets could be good.
The problem is Kyrie's always hurt too, man.
They'll be hurt for the rest of their careers. It's fine. It's their loss.
The Knicks, they wouldn't be hurt. This guy's so mad right now. He's a Knicks fan. Sometimes.
All right, don't worry about it. We missed out on Zion, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. It's great. We're doing great. Things are great.
To talk about it.
I just did.
No, but the thing is, like, it used to be, Derek is a Heat fan too, so like the Knicks Heat thing used to be so fun back in the day, and we were kids. So
the last date was great was May 16th, 1999. That was the last date. Was
Allen Houston, you motherfucker.
Yeah, he loves
that.
That's the only thing he talks about. He's like that's his Rocky Marciano.
All right, bye, Josh. No, I'm just kidding.
That's your Rocky Marciano, bro, right there.
No, it's Allen Houston, bro. I see that shot in my fucking nightmares. Like, I can't tell you. Bogdanovich missing a goddamn field goal.
Yeah, but here's the deal. We won the game, but lost the war because Allen Houston got a $120 million contract right after that, and we've been struggling ever since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would I take him missing that shot?
Like, if that was the reason why. James Dolan. I think that's a bigger problem than Allen Houston making a shot.
Yeah, but he got the contract. Like that year was the first year that James Dolan took over the team.
The thing is, like, even a couple years back, like I mean, this was maybe 10 years ago, shit now, but like that year that I think they made the playoffs and they played the Heat in the playoffs, and they were like, oh, that was the Lin year, Linsanity.
We had the big 3. We had no chance.
No, they had no chance, but it was like they looked like they were going in the right direction. What was it? Who coach was the guy who?
He's like 18.
You fell for it. You fell for it. 20 years I fell for it. I'm not falling for it right now.
Was that D'Antoni though? I think that was after. I think that was the other guy.
Brown, Phil Jackson, Mike Woodson.
It was I'm thinking of Mike
Woodson. Name anybody. You can put the greatest coach in the world on the Knicks and they'll still fail. It's not going to work out.
But that's the thing. So you obviously the comparison is going to be there with the Nets, and like they have KD, they have Kyrie, and
no, they're still the New Jersey Nets until they win a championship.
Right, but the thing is, they have all these pieces. Do you trust them to do anything? And LeVert is legit. I think LeVert is the key there.
Oh, Karis LeVert's amazing. Yeah, he's not gonna last. He won't be on that team for long.
So you're gonna swap him for a star.
Dinwiddie's good too, man. Dinwiddie's a good player.
He will not be on the team next year.
Yeah, they can't
afford him.
Who are the Heat gonna get? I mean, all the talk is now Oladipo, but I mean, is it gonna be an Oladipo? Is it gonna be a Beal somehow? I mean, what are they gonna? What do you think?
They want Bradley Beal for sure. I don't know how they're gonna make that happen, but
you can absolutely make it happen.
But then you settle for Oladipo, and you're still fine if you get either one of those guys. You're playing for.
Who would you rather have?
Beal. Beal's never hurt, and he's a machine scoring the ball. I mean, Victor's a better defender, but
it's the injury. I mean, if you go back and you eliminate last year, because I remember going into last year, we talk about fantasy. Like, he was up there. Everyone was shocked that, after OKC, that he ended up turning into what he did. But even he was in Orlando too.
He was still a young guy trying to figure out his way in the league, and you put him on a team with Westbrook. I mean, he's not going to figure it out at that point. So when you sent him to, I think Indiana is a much better franchise to develop somebody.
He was made to step up because they didn't have a guy stepping up, and he stepped up.
Well, he played at Indiana too, right? I mean, it was just like a soft spot for him to land.
It was a great spot for him.
Yeah,
it was a great spot for him.
But everyone talks about every time these stars come up, they're going to end up in Miami. They're going to end up in Miami, and it's like, I know.
When you live in Miami, that conversation comes up a lot.
You think Giannis stays in Milwaukee?
No, I think he comes to Miami. Him, Oladipo, Bradley Beal, somewhere. They're all just going to come down to Miami. This is fantastic.
LeBron's going to come back.
Yeah, LeBron will come back. Player coach. Who knows?
Yeah, I was saying. So really, what I think they should have done with this whole NBA season is they should have scrapped it. They should have gone big three style, 3-on-3, and they should have brought back Bosh and Wade to play with LeBron, and I would have been down as fuck to see that. Like, way more than what I'm about to watch.
Yeah, it's not going to be great.
I don't think it's going to last. I don't think it's going to last past the first round of the playoffs.
It's going to be.
I think it's going to be done. They're going to play these 8 games. It's going to go well. Maybe less than a handful of people will come up with the corona, and then they're going to start the playoffs, and then things are going to get a little tricky because what the TBT is doing, what the basketball tournament is doing, is if one guy or one coach gets it on your team, you're out. The whole team's out. Because, I mean, that's practice time, hanging out time. They're all together. The NBA, I don't think they can do that. They can't do that. So that's why I think that the season is going to end.
Yo, Pitbull now, bro.
Wow.
Está loca.
Where'd he go?
Mr. Worldwide. Is that what it is? He's Mr. Worldwide, I think, right?
You did that with such pizzazz.
I felt it. I felt it.
Amazing. Oh my God! Now you look like E.T.
E.T. phone home. Yo, my wife. I think she's seen E.T., but she doesn't like she's seen it like once. She doesn't like E.T. or something like that. I could be wrong. Forrest Gump, she doesn't want to watch. I don't get that shit.
I know it's a long movie.
No, I get that part, and I think that's what
the long movies.
She doesn't like to be sad. I think is more what it is. It makes her sad. Yo, Miami Beach is moving behind me back here.
It also inspires. There's a lot of inspiration in Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you can. Your mom can get you into college by blowing somebody.
She did a lot of
that can happen.
Go to that. What's that subject about?
Forrest got them new legs from his mom giving a handy to that guy.
Yeah,
true. Now
who's a bigger slut? Who's a bigger slut? Is it Leonardo DiCaprio's mom in Catch Me If You Can, or is it Forrest's mom?
Leonardo DiCaprio's mom. Because
I think I was seeing Catch Me If You Can, so I'm gonna say Forrest's mom because that's what I know. And
did you just say you've never seen Catch Me If You Can?
Kid was doing it for the kid.
We can get into this. I've tried to tell you guys multiple times when we've talked about me coming on your show. Like, the part of it is that I know a lot about sports, but like outside of that, I mean, I could tell you anything about The Office. You ask me, like, I will kill you on The Office all day long. But that's about it.
So what I can see if I ask you about movies, I'm gonna get upset. So
I mean, I don't want to upset you, but I mean,
put your toe in the pool. Just toe in the pool. Don't go like. Don't.
You just name movies, and I might walk out of here if I get a few of these movies.
I think here. So now I'll be I'm sweating a little bit because this whole conversation. You get it? It's hot in the desert here.
Ooh. Okay.
Is it this side?
Have you seen Indiana Jones?
I am Indiana fucking Jones.
Speaking of the desert.
That's a no.
Speaking of the desert, it's my what is it? What does he call it? The cup? I can't. It's like the pimp cup.
The chalice.
What?
Is that what it is? Like, doesn't he have to pick up a cup? I've seen it a couple times. I have seen Indiana Jones.
Yeah, he picks up the goblet.
Oh, the goblet. Yeah.
The giblets.
The giblets. I don't know. What is name
that
a
was
movie?
an excellent description of Indiana Jones.
Name a movie that you've seen that you have that. Name a movie you haven't seen that people would be shocked that you haven't seen. Besides,
I'll get back to it. No. The thing is this: you can't do that, right? So what it needs to be is you need to ask me. Like, I'm colorblind, so what Tommy does is he'll show me. He gives me a hard time, but he can't imagine how colorblind I am. He'll show me like, what is this? What is this? But you know what I'm saying? You got to ask me, have you seen this? Because I'm not going to know what the hell. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, okay.
Are we going to sports movie?
Like 2 years ago or a year ago, finally.
Which category do we go here, Derek?
I don't know. Have you seen Casino?
That was my first thing on my mind.
Yeah, that one gets brought up a lot by Matt. Matt actually, he asked me Casino.
First one I thought about.
That's like that's a good baseline, I think. Yeah. If you've seen Casino,
and you got to go down all the mafia movies. So, have you seen Goodfellas?
Yeah, have you seen Goodfellas?
I can't say for sure.
That's a no, and I hate that answer.
No.
Unless you've seen it like on USA and you have to deal with the commercials, then that answer is acceptable.
Have you seen Donnie Brasco?
No chance. There's no chance he saw that.
Now I'm just curious to go down the list because I have conversations all the time, but they're never recorded.
You see the Goonies?
You seen Goonies?
Yeah, of course. And I say of course, and I get it. You're gonna be like, all right, what do you mean of course? Yeah, no, I've seen Goonies.
No. Of course is a good answer. Of course.
Have you seen all the relevant Tarantino movies or no?
Yeah. Tarantino. So the thing is
relevant.
Yeah, like with me, the way I am, man, I'll watch. I like weird stuff. Like I like.
I don't know.
Wait, say that louder.
Shit.
Maybe Hateful Eight. I don't know.
I never see that. I haven't seen that one.
I've seen that movie 5 times, and you're telling you haven't seen it.
No, you're calling it mediocre and irrelevant.
5 times.
You've seen Anchorman. Okay, so all the Ron Burgundy movies, not all the Ron Burgundy, all the Will Ferrell movies.
Oh yeah, that's my jam.
What about the Adam Sandler stuff? You've been in the Adam Sandler stuff?
We're at the movies, guys.
Oh my god, look at him.
There's an infinite amount of backgrounds he's got.
Damn. Yo, so what I'm doing really, I mean, I know whatever it is, what it is.
What's really behind me is the toilet.
if you guys see, there's like a little thing here. The toilet. You think I'm on the toilet? Is that what it is?
No, I think you're sitting at a couch or something, or a chair.
I mean, I could do it the other way, but if I was sitting...
Why don't you just save us the trouble and show us what's behind you?
Oh, you want to see what's behind
you? Get risky.
I 360.
You want to see what I got? Hey!
Oh, a green screen.
Because I'm in Delaware. Yeah.
I got some drinks. Oh, I'm at a bar. Yo, I got I'm behind a brick wall, bitches. Look at my house.
Oh, you should leave that one up. That should be the one you do.
I won't even this shit. So when people catch this part, they're gonna think I'm a fucking straight baller.
What song?
Man, he sits really weirdly in his living room. Why isn't he on the couch?
Yeah. I just wanted to show
all
up.
the comfortable places in that picture. He chose the chair in the corner.
I made rubber-bound books. I don't even know where I got this picture.
You should get the baby grand piano in the corner. Is where you should.
Yeah, I would be by the fireplace.
Pick a place. I'll go there. I want to let you guys pick where I go.
I'm fireplace too.
Piano. Go sit at the piano.
Yeah, sit at the piano. Put a tip jar there.
A piano. I don't think I can. All right, so I'm gonna look it up.
Song. You're the piano man.
Sing us. Am I gonna get in trouble if I sing a song?
It has to be 29 seconds. If it's 30 seconds, it's copyright.
Sing us a song.
That sounds like a good number.
Yeah, except then I get to talk. You hear my terrible. I'll sing, man. You give me a couple more drinks, I'll sing the shit out of it. Yo, I can put myself like with a piano here. I got you. I got. Nah, that's not gonna work. It'll just look like I have piano keys behind me, man. I don't think that's really. Pick something better. Piano. Let's bring up movies. We're talking about movies. So, what kind of movie would you want to put me in right now?
Piano.
What is that? A porno? I don't know. What's it?
He said piano.
The pianist.
Yeah.
One
So,
version.
all right. Fair enough.
That's-
Fair enough. You know what? I asked you a question and you gave me an answer. So
Give me an answer. You ask, we share.
yeah, I mean, look, what am I supposed to say at this point, right?
88 keys, baby. 88 keys.
I haven't seen it, by the way.
If the basketball season does go, who do you think wins?
I mean, isn't LeBron at this point the most motivated to do some shit?
I disagree, but
Well, I could have said Kawhi.
So it's going to be the Clippers from Josh.
That's
I know. I think the Clippers win it. I think they're the best team.
Clippers to begin with.
No, that was before this bubble. I'm leaning towards the Dallas Mavericks now.
What?
Yeah, I think that team is just too young. That they're having a blast right now in this bubble, and we're I think Luka and Porzingis are gonna.
I like him better. I like him better as Duka. Wait, is this good?
Yes,
There it
that's
is.
good. Tchaikovsky.
I can see your pianist.
You
Hey.
are
Heyo.
you talking about my head?
I
Yeah.
always thought you were crazy, but now I can see your nuts.
Thank you. Thank you.
Heyo.
Thank you.
All right, we're back in the game.
Back to South Beach.
You got some balls saying that, Josh.
Hey man,
Balls of steel.
the size of his head over.
How long have we been doing this? Yo, how like see the whole thing is like, the whole I'm supposed to be like the joke of the network in the sense of like that's what I'm going for, even though if I wasn't going for it, I think I would be that anyways. Like we missed the first like 5 minutes live because I just don't know what I'm doing.
I had some good stuff too. I had some good stuff.
So
Yeah,
the thing is,
I'll bring it up on our show.
We laughed about it later that night.
we can just tell people that if they actually if they don't see it on the YouTube recording that really the show was the bomb. It was just the first 5 minutes and you missed it. Like that's what made the show.
So our show was the bomb at the beginning, and now it's a bomb.
A-bomb. It's an A-bomb from A-Rod.
Gotcha. Oh God, you two.
Hey, text
guys-
message.
Why don't you guys go make out about your 27 trophies? Get the fuck away from me.
Well, we're hoping for 28. 28
Hey,
this
Derek,
year.
why don't you get Atlanta Braves?
Half your team's already told.
Good idea.
I'll
Half
give
the
you
Braves.
a website to go to. It's dugoutmugs.com/5reason5RSN.
Five reason. Okay,
All right,
got it.
yeah.
Got it.
All right, you go there right now, and I know you want some Yankee stuff. You're gonna go like as soon as we get off of here. I know you're doing it.
We can get some hard. We can get some.
I'm not down there anymore, so now I'm just pointing at you.
Gosh, you can get some hard wood that you can put your lips around.
As long as it's tasty.
Yo, no joke. Like, I mean,
Tasty like a tasty cake.
yeah, it's funny because the idea of it to me is it's like a cool novelty gift, right? But like it's cool as shit. Like no lie, like in person, the idea of it when I saw it online at start, when I told her I wanted it before she bought it. It seemed like something that looked cool online, and then you get it and it would suck. No, it's
Kind of
pretty
like I bought the super slicer at 11 years old. Huge frustration. A lot of frustration.
like a garbage pail kid. What is that?
No, I saw an infomercial. I was like, I want that for my birthday, and my parents were like, "You're fucking 11. What are you gonna do?" I was like, "I want to slice tomatoes." They bought it for me. I sliced one tomato, it broke.
It broke on the first tomato.
Yeah, so a little bit of background, actually. Like I know Derek forever. How long have you guys known each other? Because I played basketball with Josh. We were probably
I've known Josh since probably I don't know. I was like junior or senior in high school, probably. So
I know you longer than him, even though you guys are friends and we're just like friendly.
Yeah. Josh provided a service that you might not know anything about.
Hey now.
Now I need to know. What's that wall?
He's a giver, a caring receiver.
That's some expensive information there.
I'm gonna let you I'll let you guys know. Yo, no joke, man. Yo, this one took like, I don't know, what did I do it for? Like maybe 5 minutes, not even. Something like that. The other one was like, if I did it, you can do a wet shave where I'll go and put shaving cream on.
Ooh,
smooth. Yo, that shit is the bomb. But like the dry
shave. Tell me more.
That's the reason I switched it, because the other one that I got that was less money, like the dry shave.
That was less than $200.
Yeah, the one that was less than $200. Now I'm gonna look it up right now. Are
you trying to get a sponsor?
Talk among yourselves.
I screwed that up. And I accidentally told them that
I'm gonna cry. There, I'll give you a topic. Discuss Rhode Island. Neither a road nor an island. Discuss.
It's the best.
Where I don't know. I can't find it. I go on their website, I'm sure, if I wanted to. But look, the reality is I ended up having a problem with them. But you know how you have a problem with someone and you still want their shit. So this happened with me with
It's a life lesson right there.
I'm working at home right now, and you guys are not. I know, Josh, you said you're driving around, I think, right?
I mean, every now and then I will have to drive to Miami to meet a client. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
right
the
now,
part of my day.
So it was $249.99. Now it's $209.99, and then I had like a 20% off or something like that.
Is you talking about gas?
No, no.
That's how much gas is. I spent $209 the other day.
That is how much gas is. $209.
You talking about like the Shell station?
Yeah.
I know Juanita. I know the bitch that makes these.
I know that bitch.
Oh my god, $209 is pretty good for that thing. So then you got 20% off, so you paid like $100.
Oh, that was $9.
It was good, but what I was getting at was this, right? The Staples. I bought my chair from Staples. It took me like a week because I'm working from home and my back has been. I'm old, man. So I've been working out. I've been doing shit. My back is killing me. And I'm sitting right now, like I have like this shitty chair that I can use for this, but I can't sit in 8 hours a day, you know? So whatever. It took me a week to decide on a chair because you either spend $50 on a chair or you spend like $300. Like there's no in between. You're cheaping out at some point, you know? So I bit the bullet. I worked some overtime and I'm like, fuck this. Like if I'm sitting in this chair 8 hours a day, I bought like a Tempur-Pedic, but like the low end, it was like still like $270 something. And then I had like 20% off. So I got some money back. But the thing was, I purposely bought it from Staples. It said that it would be here by Monday. I went on Amazon and said it would be here by like the 20th. So I'm like, screw that. It was like $10 less. All of a sudden, I get the shipping information. They're like, oh, it won't be there till Wednesday. And I'm like, fuck that. Your shit told me it would be here Monday. I called them up yesterday. Another 15% off. They just gave me $40 back yesterday. So I just saved like $70 on a Tempur-Pedic chair.
So let me ask you a question. On a daily basis, would you say you use the chair more than the razor?
On a daily basis.
Yeah.
So you spend a lot of time on that chair, and you just like 200. Sure, let me get that razor.
Yeah, I mean, but think about a haircut, right? How much do you pay for a haircut?
$20.
Okay, so 20 plus 10 or just 20.
Yeah, 20. I'm not doing my barber like that.
No, I'm saying,
He's
like,
doing his barber for $23.
yeah, I'm saying. So it's always like what 25, whatever the fuck it is, right? So I mean, like literally every 2 weeks, I'll be done with that in 2 months, man. You know, I am my barber.
I am.
You're the Sweeney Todd of the fucking podcast circle, huh?
Edward Scissorhands. That's what I like to call it.
Edward Vibrator Hands. What is that? Edward Razor Hands.
Edward That Mug Hands. Dugout Mugs. Taco Bout Sports. Dugoutmugs.com/5RSN. Oh, yo, so I went to this before. Look, we got sidetracked. I posted today, you know, it was like some Marlin stuff. Jeff Conine on this day in 95, he hit the game-winning home run. He won the All-Star Game MVP. It was like his 3rd year in the league or something like that. So that was pretty fucking cool. Miko, I decided to leave pictures off of here. I didn't want to get into all this shit. But Miko went on her little rant about Stephen Ross, his little Jew buddies.
Miko Grimes.
Oh, man. Miko Grimes?
Brent Grimes' wife.
I just wanted to like throw it out there and then jump to the next thing. So Sultan of SWAT.
These are drawing the trend of the week, man.
Hey,
the
look,
trend of the week Miko wanted to jump into.
Local. I don't want anyone coming after me.
Oh wow, yeah. We'll save that for another day. Way too much to say about that.
So Babe Ruth, right. Babe Ruth, he debuted not today, but like on this day. I didn't write the year down, but whatever the hell he debuted, it was on July 11th. And that's what happened today.
The Sultan of SWAT.
I went Sultan to Steve, honestly. I was going to go Great Bambino, and I'm like, you know what? Like, maybe if we just show him Sultan, that he would watch. I don't know. I thought maybe
Sultan is probably happy about. I'm going to text him later and tell him, like, your name was on the show, bro. You have no idea.
Yeah, we talked about it. We had a nice long conversation about him. A good one. All good things.
Patient for a lefty, man. He's real patient.
That that lefty shot that he had in bitty basketball, goddamn, it was annoying.
Yeah.
So I played him. That's when me and you, Josh, played in PAL.
Yeah.
I remember me and him, man. I don't know what it was.
Philip Moss, big tall ass Philip Moss. It's my dog.
Right.
I love him.
I play with Moss.
He's about 7'9" now.
Well, that was the age that everyone started getting bigger, and I stopped growing with them, and I started playing baseball more because it was just, I could still go out and play some basketball right now, but my size just doesn't play to that sport, man.
Oh, man. Derek knows the last time I balled out.
Yep. Rain on the court. Doesn't matter.
Rain threes, man. Rain threes.
It was raining.
It took me about 5 minutes to get my shot, but once I got it, it was good.
Hey,
Yep.
so you mentioned this before because I forgot, so I'm going to go back to this. What was the Steve-O thing?
Oh, Steve-O on this day, like 11 years ago, was on live TV with Mike Tyson. And they were doing a bit, and Mike Tyson punched him in the face and broke his nose on live television.
Oh, so that wasn't even this. This was something different.
Yeah. So he
All right,
he had a bad July 11th thing.
So what happened was this. I didn't put the story up here, but basically he went to go with John
title belt.
Something like that, and he wanted to feel cauliflower ear or some crap.
Oh my god!
So that was the end result, which I thought he was done being crazy, and that was really only an excuse to do this.
Yeah.
Hey. So look at my hair, first of all.
Glorious.
Almost as real as Derek's.
And then also, like,
You're lying. No, I know you're lying. You're lying.
He was super. Oh, no, my hair is still not as good as Derek's back then. You got to go back another 10 years before that. But Steve-O was super drunk. This was when the Super Bowl was down here. I want to say it was like the Colts and the Saints, I think, that year. But that was my excuse to show that picture. And it wasn't really my fault, just to be fair. You guys Derek brought it up, and it gave me an excuse to do it.
Damn you, Derek.
I'm in Miami, bitch.
Sorry. What do you want me to do, bro?
What else, man? We got anything else? Is there any other fun sports stuff that's been going on? Because I feel like part of it is even this stuff that we're talking about doing in Canada. I'm excited about it. You know, I wanted to talk about sports. I guess that's not really what I was going for, but that's what I want to do.
My soccer team, Manchester United, has not lost in 18 games.
Oh, they're playing soccer? Yeah, I would have never known.
They play that.
I don't watch soccer.
Josh's team lost 3-0 today to a bad soccer team.
Yep.
I play FIFA.
Yep.
He picked Chelsea because his brother picked Chelsea, and they're Christian Pulisic.
No.
They're all on that
This
squad.
Oh, it's Mike Ryan thing.
It was a whole ordeal. That had nothing to do with Mike Ryan.
Just
Shout out to
according
Mike
to
Ryan.
You know
This
why
was-
we think
Oh, this was it was right after the World Cup, and I was like, you know what? Every time the World Cup happens, right after, I'm like, I'm gonna watch soccer. Like that was so much fun. I'm gonna choose a team. I'm gonna root for them. I'm around. I was with my brother when I said that out loud, and he was like, you know what? Me too. Who are we gonna choose? And I wanted to go with the American. Was it Pulisic?
Yeah.
Pulisic, and I was like, I'm gonna go with him, whatever team he goes on, and he was joining Chelsea. So let's be Chelsea fans. And brother wanted to do it on the radio and set up a poll, and the poll won, and we were Chelsea fans.
Did you
And
dance?
doing well. They basically chose the soccer version of the Knicks.
Yeah, the very first game they played was against my team, and they lost 4-0.
Yeah, it was like 8-0, I think.
I don't watch a ton of soccer, but like I know 8-0 is bad.
That's bad.
8-0 is
Bad.
like
And 0-0, and this was 8-0. So this was pretty bad.
yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
that's
So
what I got.
I'm just gonna shut up and dribble.
We
Shut
got.
up and dribble, man. Shut up and
It
dribble.
looks like in the next 2 weeks we're gonna get sports back from a lot of different angles. Hopefully, some
Yo,
base.
did you see that? I forgot who tweeted that out, but it was the schedule of sports happening on a day in August, and that looked amazing. Man, there was baseball, there was hockey, there was basketball, there was there was so much going on that one day.
Golf's majors got pushed back to when football season is.
Who cares about golf?
No, man. Like if you watch, the Masters is on in November.
4 days. That's great.
I'll watch Sunday if it's like super exciting at the end. Or
Tiger
something.
playing?
Yeah, Tiger
And
comes
maybe-
back. Tiger comes back this Thursday at the Memorial Classic. He's going to be back. He hasn't played in like a month. He's playing.
Of
On
course, Perfect Hair watches golf. Can we just go there for a second? It's always
Bro.
the guy with perfect hair. Shoot
Bro.
him again.
Fuck you guys.
You eat shit for breakfast?
You go for hair. You're upset?
Thank you for breakfast.
I've seen all the Adam Sandler movies. I told you.
There you go. I like it.
Proof is in the pudding, motherfuckers.
I like
Did we
it.
The questionnaire on the movies, because I feel like I could just disappoint you for days.
Oh, there's too many.
I don't know if I want to get into this.
What about sports
No.
movies? Where are you at on sports
Yeah.
movies? Are you up to date with sports movies? You have no idea. Have you seen any Sunday?
Yeah, I've seen Any Given Sunday. I mean, I've seen like Field of Dreams, the basics, Major League, but like, there's also a lot that I haven't.
What about semi-pro?
Yeah, of course, but I'm a Will Ferrell fan.
He's
I was Will Ferrell. I was
Yeah.
Will
not
Ferrell.
that bad. He's not that bad. He's not far. So you've seen Talladega Nights and Blades of Glory.
Yes.
Any Will Ferrell movie, I'm a Steve Carell. Look, I'm a big Office fan, so any of those people. What happens is we're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah, we just go through funny shows, man. We did Community right before that. I think Love. I don't know if you guys saw Love, because after Community, we wanted to watch her and Love.
The what?
Have you seen Community?
I've seen Community, yeah.
So Britta was in the show Love, I guess, and we ended up watching it because right after Community, we were like, "Oh,
What's Love about?
It was good. It was on Netflix, or I don't know, maybe not Netflix, something like that.
What's Love got to do with it?
What's love got to do with it? All right, so I'm gonna take my glasses off because we can end it on that note. I don't know anything else that we're missing, because I feel like there's so much going on now to talk about.
There's a lot, but we were, there was a lot about mugs and razors and 3 o'clock in the morning infomercials
It's a good
going on.
product, and I want to show you. It's a good product, right?
$209
It's like
razor right there.
It's more of a customer service. And the last
Are
person
you shooting in the seat? Are you in that $240 seat? Show the
yet.
seat.
The bad part about that is I gotta put it together.
Oh, that's not hard. I bought like 3 seats for our office 2 weeks ago. We put them together. We're fine.
You're never gonna put a chair together.
That's a good time. It's a good
So
time to put a chair together with somebody.
Right. Now I should record the whole thing. You know, I did the unboxing video of the cup. So I should do an unboxing video of the chair, but like actually the show could be just me putting the chair together. Like that's it.
I want to see you trying it and doing like 2/3 of it and then realizing you did something wrong and having to start over again.
Can we talk about this?
Do you have bad experiences putting things together, any of you? I have a bad experience of putting something together.
What'd you put together?
I was living in my apartment in Brooklyn, and I bought a TV stand at what's that place you buy shit at that they don't give you instructions to put it together?
IKEA.
Yeah.
Yes, IKEA. You know, instructions might be helpful, but I bought a TV stand, and I followed as whatever instructions, the A, B, to see all that algebra that they were giving me. And I got to the point where I had to flip it because I got all the bottom parts done. So I had to flip it, and then I could put the last piece on to kind of make it stable. So as soon as I flipped it, within 5 seconds, it crumbled right in front of my eyes. And I spent 3 hours trying to put that thing together. And yeah, whatever was there, whatever was left, that was what my TV was on. I didn't care about pieces that fell off. I threw them out the window. I lived on the 30th floor, so that was I think that was illegal. There was a lot of anger. That was a lot of anger.
It's pretty good.
31st floor. Imagine what the fuck would have happened then.
Yeah, it was a rooftop next door, so they had to deal with it.
Everybody would have had to die.
You're all dead.
Yes. Never buying IKEA again.
One more good one here. I know this was such a good bit the entire show that I'm just really going for gold here, man. I don't want to
dig that gold.
So what are you guys gonna do when we stop doing this? Because I think that's the problem. Is like I did this, and now it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go do something.
Like after the show?
Yeah.
I'm smoking a joint and watching Thor.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? I think that's where it's at. It's pretty much we're all in the going to smoke a bowl or a joint or a.
I'll watch some Jeopardy, man. I will watch some Jeopardy right now.
Oh.
What are we doing after the show for 200, Alex?
Supermarket Sweep is on Netflix.
Oh, Supermarket Sweep's fantastic.
Oh, it was one of the greatest shows of all time.
You're like, there's no way she's gonna get to the ham. She doesn't have enough time.
She doesn't have the time. I can't believe she's going. Have the time.
If they had a one, I only want to watch the one from like the 90s still.
That's it. Supermarket Sweep.
Yeah, and I'm saying if they came out with a new one, I wouldn't want to watch it.
Oh, they did. Guy Fieri's like
Guy Fieri has one, of course.
Whatever. Where he brings like 3 people to get stuff and cook it right now.
Intensely shot, bro.
No, I want like the scrunchies and the whatever else in the 90s. I don't know, some shit 90s stuff.
It was 2 shows right next to each other. It was Supermarket Sweep, and then it was the fake mall. It was the show right after it.
Yeah. And you could get like I remember they would give like trips and shit, like different prizes.
Get that electronics store that has the
That's so funny you said that. Damn, now I remember, but I would have never. Yeah, no. Well, I don't even think it was like before Game Show Networks. It was like old school.
Yeah, that was like on the WB or something.
The WB, you remember back in the day? So I didn't have cable growing up, and it was like WB. Channel 29 was Fox.
UPN.
Yeah. Channel 29 was like the Fox of like West Palm Beach or something, where it was some strange shit.
Yeah, I'm like my bunny ear things I have for my TV. It's channel 7.2.
The bunny ears, that's hilarious.
I got you got a lot of storms down here, man. I got to keep the bunny ears.
Yo, throw some aluminum foil on that bitch. You're good, bro.
Yeah, you remember the old
you know what you
channel you have on the top of the TV when you get the pay-per-view, you just hit it as many times as you can to get a clear screen.
You see like one boob or like a half boob.
Work for those.
Channel 99, bro. That's Channel 99.
Yeah.
You know what you could do if you need a reception is you just take 2 dugout mugs and wrap them in foil and put them on top of your TV.
Yo, dugout mugs, they are the shit, man. They're good for so much stuff. Let me
For
tell
so
you.
many things.
Yo, dugout,
you picked there.
yo, look at all this stuff they do. I mean, look, you could wrap them in
Classic
aluminum
Yankees
foil.
logo. I love it.
Hey, if you know somebody named Ray, you can get him a cup that says Ray is on it.
Are we talking about Ray Olsen?
Like it's Ray's cup. Yeah, Ray Olsen. Shout out to Ray Olsen.
Yo, I love you, Ray. It's so funny. I mean, I haven't seen him in forever now, but we would randomly go to quarterdeck, and he would be just like all the time. We would run into Ray. I don't know. He's just one of those guys that you just happen to always see somewhere.
I know Ray out a lot of times, man. I like Ray. Good guy.
It was funny. We all got like weird inner circles.
Yep.
Anyways, look, we'll stop recording now because I think, there's nobody watching, but that will happen maybe tomorrow or never because I wouldn't watch if I was them.
Terrible
Well,
show.
the question before was like, who watches this show? And it's like, the reality is like, I don't know. I think the people that would want to watch this show are just like tired of, it's like the idea of highly questionable or any of those shows where it's not sports in your face shit. Like, yeah, if we had sports, we'd talk more sports. But like, ultimately, like, it's not like about the analytics.
Selling products that aren't paying you to advertise on the show.
Yeah,
No, they're paying you. The mugs are good. It's the razors and the chairs and that fucking TV table I tried to put together. And
I didn't contribute any products to this show except White Claw.
Where'd you buy that frame from?
This White Claw is delicious.
The frame behind you. Where'd you buy that?
Partnered up with like Biscayne Brewery honestly, I feel stupid for just saying because I don't know what their name is, but they like
just shot them out. Shot them all out. Maybe go fishing.
Biscayne something. It's Biscayne.
Biscayne Brew something. I'm friends with them. I talk to them a lot. My guy Matt Perdomo, he got that deal done. They got a lot of beer, and then I got none of it. And I'm like, damn. Now I got to go to the store and try some of this beer. I just don't want to go to the store. That's really my problem.
Wear your mask.
I can't go to like Total Wine is the problem. I can't go to like Publix.
Well, Total Wine is fine if you're there at 9.
Candy is dandy.
It's fine if you're there at 9, right on time.
I know some stuff about movies. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be Sublime.
All right, so let's say let's go smoke a bowl, or let's go smoke a whatever, and we'll do some Sudi next time. And maybe hey, Josh, if you want to come to Canada anytime, just let us know.
Canada?
We'll hook you up with some Canada action.
Canada, eh?
Oh, Canada.
I don't know exactly what's going on. I told Derek, I sent him the email. So basically, long story short, is like we're doing something for Canadian gambling, this and that. But he actually emailed us. I don't know if you read the email, Derek. He liked my NBA idea. So like we're gonna talk about the NBA. I don't even think I can say it right. I'm not Canadian.
No, just do it again.
NBA.
Every time the A has to be different.
And we're going to talk about the Raptors. I'm going to talk about Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet like a mofo.
That's a baller right there.
He's trash, but I'm going to love him when I'm there.
What about what about Serge Ibaka?
Serge Ibaka?
Serge sounds like a laundry detergent.
Sounds like.
Have you seen Beverly Hills Cop?
I got it, Ibaka.
Have you seen Beverly Hills Cop?
Yes,
Yeah,
I've seen
I've seen them all. With the guy Belkis or whatever, from that show. Yeah.
Balky. That's what I'm talking about.
I've seen all those.
Perfect Strangers.
We're talking about like back in the day, UPN and Channel 29. I used those movies would play over and over again on Friday night, Saturday night. So I would watch all those. But back then it was like movie night. Oh, it's Saturday night movie night.
What about Night Rider?
USA Up All Night. It was sometimes it was Gilbert Gottfried hosting the night, and sometimes it was that Elvira. Halloween.
Oh yeah, that is so nice.
Old movie that like would be on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
What age do you think you like? What's the cutoff for people who know Elvira?
33.
How old? 35.
So sidetrack, because we're talking about that. Like when I'm, I'm putting out a lot of stuff on Instagram and this and that. Like, what do you think the age range is for the majority of people? Josh, you probably know more, but like, there's a very small age range as far as people that are like interested in viewing shit, and like, it's very specific. It's like a 25 to 35 type thing to some degree, where that's the sweet spot. Everything else, I can't imagine a 50-year-old sitting around watching us right now. That's a little.
On Instagram it could vary. I don't know if you guys have been following the verses, DJ battles, and with Swizz Beatz, Timberland. There's all types of ages in there. Like you'll have teenagers to like. When Babyface was going up against Teddy Riley, you had about 40. You had a bunch of 40-year-olds in there, 50-year-olds in there. Then you had a bunch of 15, 20. Everyone of all ages was in that one. And you have everybody's on Instagram doing IG lives, so you'll have all ages looking at that stuff.
Well, that's
David. You have to do IG live.
Yeah, I was telling you last time, like, I don't really know about the Instagram, so I just started using Instagram like maybe 6 months ago.
A lot of the people using Instagram have no idea how to use Instagram.
So my wife finally, because I'm starting to do all this stuff, like she finally explained. I get hashtags. Like I think when I explained it last time, she's like, "What do you mean you don't know hashtag?" And I'm like, "Okay, it came off the wrong way. I understand hashtags, but I don't understand how it works on Instagram compared to Twitter. On Twitter, I'll throw like 2 or 3 hashtags, where Instagram, you'll throw 30 hashtags on something to try and get. It's crazy.
Well, you can still search for hashtags on IG. You can like doing your search and search for the hashtag, and it'll bring you all the things that come up with that hashtag. Same thing with Twitter. Just Twitter makes it easier to search for things.
Yeah,
Twitter is the best.
Look, yes. Twitter's the best. So, hey, I know someone's gonna steal this idea if they actually watch, but nobody watches, right? So it doesn't matter.
That's cool. I like the confidence.
No, hey, look, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta fake it till you make it. We're gonna be in Canada soon. We're gonna be international, man. Come on, Mr. Worldwide. Remember? What the hell was I talking about? There was some nobody's watching, so there was some reason I was saying this. We were talking about something.
You were talking about Canada.
That wasn't.
How big is that mug?
That's what she said.
True. How many ounces does that mug take?
Yeah, no, you can fit a whole beer, 12 ounces.
Oh,
but you can put coffee in it, man. Hot, cold, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the shit. What can I say? I only do work with solid products,
That's what she said.
Follow up.
That is what she said.
Follow up.
Is there anything else? Because I feel like I was about to say something really good and I just brain farted. So we're just
I will take your thoughts for 300, please.
Jimmy Garoppolo's overrated. The 49ers are overrated.
That came out of nowhere.
Man,
Tom Brady.
Okay.
Tom Brady's old.
I was on Jimmy G all year last year, and I'm gonna have to go with. I think you'll be saying something different. That's all.
Fuck that guy.
I'm a big Daniel Jones fan. I kind of like the kid.
What do you think about Tua?
And yeah, we'll see.
I'm in on Tua for you guys.
I like Tua.
It's funny, man. It's like, as a Dolphins fan, aren't we? Hey, I'm not a nobody. Hey, we got a viewer. He's not a nobody.
Hey, Ryan. All right, come on down.
God, Ryan.
If I knew who you were, I would just invite you to come on the show right now, my man.
You're a friend of the show.
Ryan, if you can send us in your social security number, we can get you on the show.
I need your blood type, a urine sample, a mouth swab. I don't need.
I'll just take your bank account information. That'll be fine.
Josh is going to get the mouth swab from you.
Yes. Stick that thing right in, buddy.
It'll be a COVID test.
No. Go as far as you can go, man. Get as much as you can.
Well, now I feel like I think he might have left. If it wasn't him, I don't know.
Right, if Ryan was a fan, he's not a fan anymore.
Ryan, we're kidding. Ryan, come back.
Come back, man. Come back, Ryan. We're sorry. We're sorry.
All right, so we're gonna do the adios, and we're gonna continue on with the party, but we'll leave you guys be. We'll let you guys go have fun because we know you're busy watching us, and we're holding you guys up from the rest of your night, which is totally. I feel terrible. I don't want these people who are watching us. I know they're probably about to go have sex or something. Is what I'm getting at.
If a guy's up watching us and he's putting his girl on hold, he's not getting laid.
Let me tell you.
He heard there was some luxurious hair on display, and he was like, "I need to see that."
Hey, if I was watching this show, I would be super horny right now. In fact, I am watching this show.
Wah, wah, wah.
You said Teddy Riley and this show at the same time. Something's happening tonight.
Teddy Riley, Blackstreet.
David's got a mug in his hand with some fluids in it.
Your hair, come on, man, fix your hair up real quick, man. You're messing it up. No, not you. Not you, Fat Jesus.
Ooh.
Nice. You had that little alfalfa thing coming up at the end. That's good now.
I didn't. Hey, listen. I play around with it from time to time.
When my hair was really long, like for the first time since like 4th grade, I was just doing this constantly. Constantly doing this.
The hair has been like at least this long.
Well, it's funny because I noticed I saw the episode, but Bomani finally got called out on wearing the hat on HQ, and he just finally. Yeah. Ever since then, he's been wearing.
Have you seen Amin Amin?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I have actually.
Like where is he quarantined that they're not letting him out, like even of his house? Goodness gracious, my man, you can get a haircut. It's allowed.
Even Levitar's hair.
His own haircut. That'd be great.
DJ Khaled looked terrible for like 2.5 months. He had like stragglers over here and over here. It's just, I was like, what are these people doing? Come on.
I mean, patches all over the place.
You're worth millions. Get that guy tested at the door, get your results, and get him in there and get your haircut. Stop playing around.
If people with money can't get a haircut, that's kind of upsetting for me.
That's it.
He came back. I think he came back.
Oh my God! He
gave his blood type and
okay. So I got that part. That's a social. Oh, that's a social.
No way, that's a social.
And then on the delay, you're saving the night for me. I'll rewind. Oh, see, man, look. Now we got fans. Look at this.
For real.
We got fans.
He's got a mean right.
Ryan, shout out Ryan. Listen, if you're real, get the tattoo. Show us a tattoo.
Get the tattoo of Bear's hair.
Yeah, just a silhouette of my hair on there, and you're good, man.
Drinking out of the mug. And some like Eddie Murphy movie quote by me, and then you got us all. Down.
Beverly Hills.
I'm a karate man, and a karate man bruises on the inside. We don't show this, but you wouldn't know that. He's a big bear, white looking motherfucker.
Oh, that's from Dr. Doolittle, right?
That's Trading Places.
I see Trading Places. I swear to you.
That hurts him. If you don't know that, it hurts him.
Dan Aykroyd. I like Ghostbusters. I know this movie.
My soul feels like Amin's hair.
No. When he so he's on the little thing, the cart where he tucks his legs in, so he thinks he's.
That's I have no legs.
That's I have no legs.
I have no legs. Quote. I have legs. I can see.
Oh yeah. He's like, they pick him up by the arms, that type of thing.
Can I get change? Can I get some change?
It's right after that when he goes to jail that he makes that quote.
He goes, I'm waiting for my bitches to pick me up in a limousine.
And that's the way. Is that where the train and the gorilla at the end, right?
Yes.
I know stuff.
I drink and I know things.
And Jamie Lee Curtis with an impressive pair of aces.
Oh man, I didn't know Jamie Lee Curtis had it like that.
Jamie Lee to the rescue. I've seen True Lies.
Yeah, but that was after. Trading Places like set that
Kindergarten Cop. Now that we're talking about Arnold,
it's not a tumor.
But I'm saying,
what about Terminator 2?
I've seen the Terminator 2 at a certain point.
What about Total Recall?
Total Recall is a good movie.
I haven't seen the new one.
Nah, I'm not watching that new one.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, spot on. I was spot on.
Hey,
I'm a
she
cop,
had 3
dude.
boobs, right?
Yeah. They call me. Oh man.
My wife, she needs a boob job, but not because she needs like her boobs are great. I just want her to have a third one.
Oh yes.
There you go.
3 is better than 2. If you, I mean, do the math.
Yeah.
Hey, 3.
That's a quote to live by. Oh, that's how many championships that the Heat have won since the Knicks have won one.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Since the Allen Houston shot?
Yeah, since the Allen Houston shot. 3 since then. How many head coaches have you guys had since then?
As many quarterbacks as the Dolphins have had.
This is true. Fuck you. Wait. No. Derek doesn't
You're
even.
allowing the conversation to take place. You're
You
allowing.
literally, you took me out going after Derek. What was that all about?
I mean, he's got Tom Brady. What the hell am I supposed to say to him?
You suck. You suck. You suck. Who's next?
Who's next? Who's next?
Any other stuff that I don't get? You guys need to. This is what we need to do. You guys need to school me on all like the movie
Okay,
stuff.
if you haven't seen that movie, I have no in
Wait,
yourself.
you know what movie we're talking about?
Have you seen Coming to America?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Thank God.
The funny thing is, they say of course to certain things, and people are like, "Well, what do you mean, of course?" But yes, I've seen like stuff like
I
that.
was
No, of
going to
course.
pass out. You said no to that. That's what
I think I have. I think I've seen it. That's
But
like,
you went down a list. Like, I'm curious. I'm gonna look it up right now. Top movies of all time, right?
Well, Casablanca is going to be like number 1. Have you seen Casablanca
I
before?
have. I've seen it. I've
I
seen
have
it.
too. I'm just asking.
And all the gin holes and all the world. I find you in here.
But I
watched
mean,
that in a film
Casablanca
class.
is like an old. Obviously, it's an old wooden ship.
The
Diversity. Diversity is the name of an old
right here. Let me try and separate this so I can do both at the same time here.
That's what she said.
Yes, that is indeed what she said.
3 boobs.
3 boobs. Yo, my wife is gonna have 3 boobs one day, and yours is not. That's all I know.
Mm.
I haven't found a wife yet. I'm looking for 3 boobs.
If you find her, you send her my way.
But she'll be my wife.
No, but I will leave my wife for a wife. No, I love you, wife. I will not leave my wife
You're gonna leave your wife for my wife?
for 3 boobs.
How many mugs are you gonna give me?
3 boobs.
How many mugs will you get?
We're gonna make an honest trade.
Why won't this pull up? Okay, so whatever. Bullshit aside. So The Godfather, Casablanca. I haven't. Okay, so I have not seen the Godfather movies. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Have not seen Citizen Kane. Have not Pulp Fiction. Haven't seen Psycho.
Pulp
I've
Fiction was a
seen.
yes or no?
Huh?
Pulp Fiction was a yes or a no?
Yeah. I told you, Tarantino. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen Psycho. Maybe I have. I lied. That's the Jack Nicholson.
No.
No, that's The Shining.
Oh yeah, no. Then I haven't seen Psycho. Schindler's List I saw because I'm a Jew. Singing in the Rain, like that's. I mean, I've probably seen it, but I don't know why that's here. I want to get like more current. Goodfellas, maybe.
Yeah, this maybe thing. I need an explanation what maybe means.
The thing is, I probably have seen, and then I love it, The Dark Knight. Like, yeah, I mean, I've seen that, of course.
No, you're moving on too quickly. We're still on Goodfellas.
We need closure from.
I need closure.
Funny, like what? Funny how? How am I funny to you?
What the fuck about me is funny?
What the fuck about me is so?
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, funny story. You want to be a Christmas kid? For $2,000, I'll do it.
Have you guys seen Gone with the Wind?
I have.
Yeah.
I watched that in film class.
What about Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
No. Raiders. Okay, so I said Raiders of the Lost Ark. I've seen Silence of the Lambs. I've seen that. I've seen all of those. Shawshank Redemption. I've seen.
If you haven't seen that 70 times, then I'm upset with you.
Yeah, no, I've seen it 71 times, so we're good.
Oh, hey, you're above the grid.
Saving Private Ryan, E.T. I've seen.
Well, I hope so. You're You know, you're wearing his costume.
It sounds like he's seen a lot of the movies, so I don't know.
Of course, well, but I'm going through a lot. If you go through a list of like your top movies of all time, like I haven't seen them. I
You
promise
seen
you.
The Big Lebowski?
No,
Oh,
I know. So the thing is, like, I've seen parts of it, but I've never actually sat and watched.
have
the
you
whole-
seen Kingpin?
Yes, of course, Kingpin. Yes, I say of course, and I know it sounds silly, but yes, of course.
Seen Kingpin, but not Big Lebowski.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at
What
other
about
stuff.
the bowling movie, you idiot?
Don't listen. We're not making bowling comparisons right here.
What?
Oh, yeah, we got more. We got more. Welcome to another decade of. Oh, my bad, Josh. Damn.
Ryan with the fucking.
Biggest fan. I was your biggest fan.
Ryan, I don't know where you are, Ryan, but if you're on Twitter or Instagram, come follow. Yo, Taco Bout Sports come follow me, Ryan. You're my
Ryan,
guy.
follow the name in the corner here, over
All
here.
right, it's okay, Ryan. I still love you. Still got love for
Especially
you.
follow Josh down there. He's nice about it.
He'll
It's
give
okay.
you
I mean, 20 years. I got to deal 20 years of this. You think that hurts me?
I feel like we're past our. It's time to go light one up.
All
Hey, I
right.
need a 5 up after this shit.
Well, look, we'll hang out. I'm down to take this outside with me, but
You want to take this outside? We can watch it. Watch it.
Who got
Hey,
the-
Big Lebowski on the big screen.
the Heat are winning the championship, right?
Of what? Cornhole?
Yo, what the hell? This whole stupid thing. I don't even want to get into it. This whole season is gonna be dumb as shit. I don't know. It doesn't. If the Heat win, it counts. If not, who cares?
Oh no, this counts. Whoever wins this championship, there's no asterisk. This counts.
Yeah.
This counts. I mean,
And
you gotta go through
Unless
some.
LeBron, then if it's LeBron, then nobody wins it
It
again.
doesn't count as like 5 championships for those LeBron lovers that I've been hearing. Like, hey, if LeBron wins this one, that's got to be like 2 or 3,
If anything, it counts as like half of one. To me.
and he's still less than the god.
He's actually. Then you can go back and say he won like 4.5 or something. You know, like
No.
to me, that's what it can be.
If he wins this one, that means he wins 4, and that's still not 6.
MJ, I'm with
But
you,
then-
man.
But then
MJ.
that means he's been there 10 times.
And lost how many?
6.
Yikes! So he's lost. He's lost the same amount as Jordan's won.
Yeah,
I like
we
that.
already knew that. He's 3-6 now. He went to 8 in a row, buddy.
I like that stat. That's
Yeah.
Yo, it's bad. So like this whole week was actually stuff with the Heat, with LeBron making the decision and then all that stuff happening. So it was like I was posting on this day, LeBron made the announcement, the decision, and then on this day they had the party, the welcoming party. And it was like, you watch back as a Heat fan, it's super exciting and goosebumps, and it's so sad, man. You talk about the decision. He's like, I want to go down there. I can win for multiple years, and they did. But then, like I get it. He wanted to go, but man, everything got fucked up. God damn, man.
spent 4 years in the finals. How are you upset?
No, it's
We
not
had-
that. Yeah, it's not that. It's the way it happened. It's the whole thing with it felt shady.
How are you upset?
We had
You won.
LeBron James, man. That's pretty cool.
No, look, I was mad when it happened. I'm good now, but like in general, when it happened, you got to think about it like this. Like I'm a Riley guy, I'm a Heat guy, I'm a Wade guy. So to me, when the story came out, Riley flew to Vegas, and that whole situation, like fuck LeBron.
Oh, yeah. Like that. Yeah. That whole situation of how it happened and Wade flying back with him and not knowing what he was going.
Hey, look, I named my kid Wade. I love the guy, but he's a liar.
Yeah.
In that
I mean,
situation,
yeah,
he's a liar.
there's
And I
no
get
way. Yeah,
lied
there's
to.
no- yeah, I know. It's kind of like you Pat and Mickey fly out there to basically not get an answer and fly home and figure out the answer was already made and it wasn't them. It's kind of like it's kind of reminiscent of someone just like faxing in a piece of paper to the owner saying I quit.
Derek,
That's-
that's what she said.
It's kind of like the same thing.
Anyway, Look, we're gonna jump out of here. Adios, amigos. Until the next time, look out for us, Canada. Here we come. We're gonna make Josh come back with us because this is the thing. Like, we're trying to just get everyone involved here. So, Josh, you're stuck with us now.
I'll try to put something on my wall.
That's what oh, your wall. I'll send you a green screen. It'll be good.
Yeah, give me some. Give me some of that cool stuff. Like, give me Wheel of Fortune or something.
Shit. Yeah, you got some of that green shit.
Like a tweet behind me? Oh my god!
Yo, throw some of that green shit behind you, bro.
What green shit? Snot?
That's not cool, bro.
That's not cool, man. Luau, dang dog.
Well, dang, dog.
Dang.
Oh, I get it now. I get it now.
That
Yeah.
perp.
That's a lot. That's a lot to put back there, man.
I mean, I would buy it.
Cool. Let me get some.
I know somebody.
It's gonna be on my wall. Wait, I can do that too. We're gonna end up. No, we're not gonna end on
No,
that.
no, on that.
It's been real.
A nice glistening purple piece, and just put that one like nug right there.
Just the fat nug.
Just one, like the high times of the year nug. Canada.
All right,
Did you guys
y'all.
get high times? I used to go to 7-Eleven and get high times all the time.
Yo, just come by here, bro. We'll chill outside. You guys, it seems like we're far away, and we're all like, what, 20 minutes from each other?
The deck is literally on my lap.
I can see that. That's so. What we're looking at behind you is the ceiling.
Are you looking? What? You're up here. You're up here. That's
Wait,
Derek. That's Derek. Fuck you, man. Derek.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you, man.
This
Shout
is when
out
it
to Mark.
just
Shout out
goes
to Mark.
extra long.
Josh down there, you're stupid.
This feels like some Brady Bunch shit.
Yo, actually, man, it's so funny you just said that. So hold up. I wasn't gonna do it, but because you just said that, man, now you gotta give me a minute.
So the SEC football, are they happening?
Nope.
All right.
Actually, they're gonna play. Those good old boys ain't gonna let them miss a game.
That's what we were waiting for.
I had it waiting. I had it sitting there, and you
Are
brought
you
up.
Alice? Are you Alice?
Are you Dyke Brady? Who are you?
He's Alice. He's in the middle.
I don't even know what to say to that. No.
You know who Alice is? Have you seen the Brady Bunch?
Yeah. No. That yes. That I have seen.
Is that a maybe?
Yes, I
Are
have
you,
seen.
are you Sam the Butcher?
Yes, she marries the butcher. She answers the phone.
Oh, my nose.
Marsha.
Yes, that I've seen the movie. I don't know why.
Oh, well, there you go.
Speaking of Brady Bunch, have you seen Dodgeball?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
Dodge, duck, dive, dodge, duck. I don't know, something like that.
Dive, dock, dip, dodge, dive.
What was the snake dance? There was some snake dance from Ben Stiller.
The purple cobra's a glow gym, bro. Come on, man.
We should end on that.
Red.
He's ballless, Cotton. He doesn't have any balls.
It's been real. All right. We out.
Ryan.